Can you see my screen?
Yes,
Can
we
you see my
can see you.
screen?
Yes, we
Okay.
can.
Okay, that's fine. All right. Welcome to this session. This is going to be a LinkedIn optimization workshop. Okay. I would like to know, this class will be interactive. I would like to know, what are your perceptions about LinkedIn? If two people can tell me what they think. What do you think about LinkedIn? Anybody? Okay. Because anyone can unmute. You can unmute yourself. You can tell me what. Yes, your
Okay.
perception about it.
Hi, Lulu.
Hi.
Naomi here. So
Oh,
for
hi.
me, I would say hi. I'm doing very well, thank you. I hope you are well. So I would say
Yes.
for me, LinkedIn is I don't know. I would say personally, my experience is frightening. I used to be active on LinkedIn a while ago, but I feel like it's very overwhelming. That's the word I'm going to use. It's very, very overwhelming, and it's like mentally draining. That's my perception of LinkedIn.
Mentally draining. Okay. Thank you, Naomi. Any other person? Okay. All right. So what I put here, do you fall under any of these categories? Do you see LinkedIn as an app for oppression? Well, when I started on LinkedIn, I opened my account in 2021, but I actively started using it in 2022. I thought it was just an operation app that everyone just wanted to show off. Oh yes, they got a new job. Oh yes, they just accomplished things. In fact, I started to feel bad about myself, and I was also thinking that these people, they are really well to do, that I don't have much to show. Until I attended a LinkedIn workshop that was organized by Oma Wogu. I don't know if any of you know her. She's one of the top influencers on LinkedIn here in Nigeria. So I attended her LinkedIn workshop, and this was my profile before. If you can see my story. This was when I started on LinkedIn. This was my page. I don't know what I was doing. I just opened the page. Oh, because everybody's opening LinkedIn. I was in my final year because there was that fear of unknown. That, oh, what next? You're graduating or job opportunity. So that was the main reason why I opened the app. I didn't really know how to use it until I joined Omamogo's LinkedIn workshop. And then as I joined her LinkedIn workshop, I decided to implement everything that she taught. And from not just also implementing everything she taught, I also did my own personal research on how to improve on my LinkedIn as well. So 2 years after, this is my page. So I'm just saying that I've been there before. That's what I'm trying to say. That LinkedIn, yes, when I started, I was overwhelmed. I didn't know what to do. I was just confused. I was lost. So that's it. So this is my page before, and then this is my page after. Now I have a little exercise. I would like everybody. I don't know if your LinkedIn is open on your phone. You should take a screenshot of your current LinkedIn profile. So that's a little exercise I have. Please, if you have done that, just let me know. Has anybody screenshotted their LinkedIn profile? Okay.
I have.
All right. Okay, that's good. The reason why I asked you to screenshot your LinkedIn profile is because I want you to track your progress. When you screenshot your profile before, and then now that you're taking the active step to improve on your LinkedIn, you'll be able to know, oh, yes, I was once here like this, and now this is how my page is. Okay, so now, next, we have, what is LinkedIn? LinkedIn is a professional networking platform where you get to network with various individuals from different organizations, expand your network. Basically, even if you don't see anything professional on Instagram or any other social media platform, they're surely on LinkedIn. That's one thing that I know. But any opportunity you're looking for and you want to reach out to, there's definitely somebody on LinkedIn that has done something that you want, and then you can be able to network with the person. So LinkedIn is a professional platform. It's a very big platform with different individuals. Then it's a career development hub. You have different job opportunities, career resources, also different tools to enhance your personal and professional growth. And then personal branding. You can use your LinkedIn to build your personal brand. What do I mean? Personal brand is what you want to be known for. When I see you outside or I hear your name, what is that one thing you want people to know you for? LinkedIn is the easiest platform that you can use. Instagram can be a bit, I don't know how to put it, difficult, but LinkedIn is very easy to build your personal brand. If you want to build your personal brand, the social media platform that you can use easily is LinkedIn. Once you're able to understand how the app works, trust me, you're going to scale through. And my next slide. 3 key things that are crucial on LinkedIn. You have optimization. You also have content creation for your visibility, and then networking. So I'm going to the LinkedIn optimization, how to optimize your profile. So first thing first, your photo. You should have a professional picture as your photo. Most people I see, they use selfies, they use pictures with filters. Honestly, your picture is what will make me want to look at your page. Even the worst is people that don't even have a professional picture. No picture at all, it's just empty. That's even enough reason for me not to even accept your connection request. But once you have a good picture, I'm not saying, okay, yes, if you have the means to go to a studio to take a professional shot, why not? Because when I even started on LinkedIn, I did not have a professional shot. I didn't have to go to the studio to take a professional shot. I told somebody to help me take my picture. I wore corporate shirts, and then they just took me headshots from here upwards. So you can start with that before you begin to, maybe after school, and if you have the means to take a professional picture, why not? But don't use selfies. Don't use pictures that have filters on. It's not professional. It's a huge turn off. Okay, now the next one is your background. Your background photo, that's the cover page behind your photo, your profile picture, yes. Your background photo should communicate who you are. It should communicate the value you're going to add to somebody. If I look at your page, I should know, okay, this is what this person is about. Don't put abstract pictures, because sometimes I see people, their LinkedIn, they use, what's the name? They can just use different abstract pictures there. They can use, some people even go as far as putting flowers, different things. But your background photo, that's your cover page, your LinkedIn banner should communicate who you are as a person. So an app that you can actually use to make your LinkedIn banner is Canva. You can make use of Canva. That's how I was able to create my own LinkedIn banner. That's a good resource to use. Then the next thing is your headline. Your headline is very important. Most importantly, because it's for visibility. That is how people can also find you, and also your headline will communicate to me who you are as a person. One thing people do not know is that your headline has to have, for example, if I'm looking for opportunities, maybe in finance or maybe social media or any role in particular, you should have it as a keyword on your headline, because that is for SEO sake, search engine optimization. Yes, search engine optimization. If recruiters want to search, or maybe they're looking for a finance analyst, or maybe a content writer or a copywriter, they will search online, and then they will have different pages that will come up. And so if your profile, that's your headline, has maybe copywriter on it, that will be one of the profiles that they will look at. So you have to ensure that your headline is properly written. Ensure that you craft it properly. Don't put students at Access University, working at so and so, auditor at that. It's very boring. It can throw me off balance. Everybody has been there. I've been there too. I've put students at my former university. Just ensure that your headline communicates who you are. That means your current role, what do you like doing, and then the value you're going to add to me. So if I'm a digital marketer, you can put digital marketer and then put a separator just like this here under Jane's name. You put a separator, then put I help brands achieve so growth online. I help students meet so. Just communicate value to me. Then if you're a student who is just starting out and you don't have any experience, that's not a problem. You can put finance student, then put aspiring finance analyst or seeking opportunities in so, 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 and so. So it will be able to make, this will help recruiters also check, oh, I'm looking for so, so, and so interns. And then your profile will also come up when they put, that's when they search it on the search button on LinkedIn there. And then for those that have multiple roles or diverse skill sets, that's maybe you're a copywriter, your content strategist, or a SEO manager, that's not a problem. You can put like what I have here. Primary, start with your main role. So which role is that role that is your main role? So if you're a creative copywriter, put it. Then next you can put your content strategist, SEO specialist, then what value you're adding. But ensure not to make your headline too wordy so that it will not confuse people. That's it. That's for your headline. Then for your work experience section, ensure to use the STAR method. Don't list activities. That's what I find out people do. They just, okay, maybe they were a sales intern or sales representative. They just put, oh, involved in gathering, attending to customers, involved in this. That is, you're just listing out what you did, but you should be able to quantify what you achieved. What did you contribute to this particular organization where you're working at? So I put here the STAR method, which is a very popular method. That's the situation, task, action, and result. For the situation, that's, you don't necessarily have to put the situation task, but then it will help you when you want to put your action and your result. So if you want to put under your experience session, I would say use both your action and your result. So maybe you launched a targeted social media campaign or you collaborated with sales to align. Then your results. Don't just put improved customer engagement by so percent. Ensure to always quantify your results. It's very important. It sends a message to your recruiter or any opportunity that you're even looking for, whoever you want to work with or whoever you want to collaborate with. They'll know that, oh yeah, this person is a high achieving individual, a result driven person. I can see that from so and so has so and so experience. She was able to achieve this. So this person is definitely someone I will want to work with. So ensure to always quantify your experience. Don't even leave it blank. Don't leave it blank. That's even the worst part of it, because I will see people just put creative editor or maybe finance analyst, and then you just leave that your experience, your whatever you did, you left it empty. Ensure you always put something. It's very, very important. Even if it's one achievement that you were able to get, that's fine. You're better compared to somebody that did not put anything at all. And then your about section, that's your professional summary. One thing I would say is ensure that your about section would answer the question, who are you? So when you're in a potential interview and maybe the HR will ask you, so tell me more about yourself. So you should treat your about section like that. Your about section should be your personal elevator pitch. That is what you would use to persuade an individual. Ensure to also incorporate key relevant words, just like what I said in the headline. You should have keywords pertaining to that industry so that your page will also be discoverable. That's utilizing SEO management. And then ensure that you don't use generic buzzwords like, oh, Lila is a hardworking and dedicated professional. Oh, Lila is passionate about this. No, ensure to be unique. You have to stand out. So, for instance, due to her passion for professional development, Lila developed XS project, or she initiated such XS project, which resulted in put your outcome. Ensure to stand out. Your about section, don't just leave it blank. Don't say, oh, my name is this. I have so years experience in this. Simple and short. Leave it very bland. It's boring. Ensure to always go all out. And then make sure you have a call to action. Very, very important. Put an email where whoever you want to, maybe somebody wants to work with you. If you don't answer your LinkedIn email properly, they can even send you an email and it will be very easy for them to access you. So very important. Ensure that your professional summary is well written and articulated. Don't just put a paragraph. That's very boring. It's not going to tell me, or what this person is about. Then other sections to consider: education, put where you all the schools you attended. Don't just put your school, put your grade there. What activities did you do? Which clubs did you join? If you were maybe you were part of a group, add it there. It's very important. And then volunteer experiences. If you're working with any NGO or you've done any charity, ensure to put it. If possible, self, you can even use media. You can add your media post. That will even make it more, what's the word now I would use? When you add your media post, it allows people to, okay, yes, it will verify that, yes, you did this particular volunteer experience. So ensure that you put your medias that's attached it. When you write your volunteer experience, what you did, then you see a place where you can attach media. But if you don't have any picture, that's fine. I'm just saying that if you want to go the extra mile, why not? Then certificates. If you have certificates, beautiful, add all your certificates. Put certificates that you can defend. Very, very, very important. Don't put certificates that you cannot defend. But ensure that you put all your certificates, necessary certificates. That's one you can defend. Then you have your skills. You find out that if you go down, you see different skills. If you go up in your profile, right, you have edit profile, different sections, then you have skills. Ensure to put your skills. Now, that skills part is very tricky. That skills part, you should put skills that are related to the industry that you want to work in, or skills that you know that, oh, you want to get opportunities in. You should put the skills there and get people to endorse your skills. Maybe your friends or people who you've worked with, they should endorse your skills, because also those skills can also help to make your profile visible. So like I said before, if a recruiter is trying to search online for maybe content writer or someone that's into social media management, they will, maybe if they want to look for a particular skill that has to do with that particular job, they will put hashtag this, and then they will see the different profiles that come up. So ensure you put your skills, optimize that skills part, make sure you get people to endorse your skills. Make sure, very important, don't put 100 skills, or don't put 200 skills, or 50 skills. Make sure you put a good amount of skills, that's skills that are relevant to the industry where you want to work in, or where you opportunities that you want to get. Then recommendations, get people to recommend you. If you worked with maybe brands, or maybe volunteer experiences, if you even intend where you've intend, ensure to get people to give you a recommendation. It also makes your profile to stand out very well. So now that's that for the first part. That's that about optimization. And then for the next part is content creation. I know that this part is one of the hardest parts. Optimization, yes, you can even get the hang of it, but what to post is always an issue. And I also encountered that when I was starting my journey on LinkedIn. So why should you build your visibility? Optimization, I said optimization, yes, it will help you to build your visibility. That's true, using the right words, ensuring that you use the right hashtags, using the right skills and everything. But then content creation is also a good way to build your visibility. So content creation and optimization of your profile go hand in hand. First of all, why should you build your visibility? You won't patronize yourself. So if you're somebody that wants to sell maybe a product later on LinkedIn, definitely you need to build your community. And so that's why you need to post on LinkedIn. Posting is very important. It will help to build your visibility. And as you begin to share value, and then you begin to build your community, you have a trusted brand. People trust your brand. I mean, trust you, trust your content. They relate to your content, everything you post. Definitely, you can now leverage on that. And so that's why I said personal branding. You can use LinkedIn to build your personal brand. What do you want to be known for? So once people begin to relate with your post, and they say, oh, this your post really, really helps me. If you have a product that you want to sell online, trust me, your LinkedIn, your community members on LinkedIn, they will be the first set of people to actually patronize you. So because you want people to patronize you, you have to actually post on LinkedIn. Then two, you're not your recruiter. Because, if you are preparing your CV, yes, people had a CV session yesterday, you have a section where you have to put your LinkedIn profile. And sometimes recruiters want to know your presence online, so they go to your LinkedIn. And so your LinkedIn is also that's why you have to have a good LinkedIn LinkedIn profile, a proper optimized LinkedIn profile. And not just that, you should post. Don't just leave your page boring. Recruiters want to know you outside who you said you are on your CV. So your LinkedIn will now give them a grasp of, oh, this is the kind of individual this person is. And then it is better to start early than later. First mover advantage. You want to be able to stand out. You don't want to wait till when you desperately need your LinkedIn, and that's when you want to start using LinkedIn. You want to start now, small. I'm not saying post every day, maybe once in 2 weeks. Just ensure that you're consistent online. You have a presence. People know who you are. That's very important. And like I said, build your personal brand. Then now the visibility formula. The formula for sustained visibility, consistency, strategy, and being intentional. So what do I mean? Like I said before, ensure to post consistently. I'm not saying post every day. You can post once in 2 weeks, maybe 3 times a month. Any time that is convenient for you. Just ensure that you're posting on LinkedIn, even if it's a project that you worked on, even if it's a new job role, or you just want to give your own personal. People like storytelling a lot, so you can give your own personal development tips or tips on how to so and so. If you're an expert in a particular area, tips on how to this, tips on how to this, 5 ways to this. Just ensure that you're sharing valuable content and you're very intentional. Don't just post because you want to post. And also, you have to have a goal on LinkedIn. Everybody has to have a goal. Why are you on LinkedIn? Are you on LinkedIn to build your personal brand? Yes, that should be one of it. Are you on LinkedIn to also get job opportunities? Are you on LinkedIn to so you should have a goal in mind. Do you want to build your community? Good and fine. Just don't just exist on platform because of existence sake. Ensure that you have a goal and then be intentional. Have a strategy. How do you want to attract people to your post? So let me speak about, or you're not the only one. Everybody has been there, being confused. This was my very first post. After my LinkedIn workshop, I was very confused on what to post, honestly. So I just decided, okay, why not? Why don't I start with this? And then I posted about, the visibility work bootcamp that I attended. It was actually a 2-day workshop, if I can remember. And then, even though this post did not even get so much engagement, but it was a good start. And from there, I became consistent. Honestly, I did not really know what to post, to be honest. I was just posting things. I posted this, then any volunteer experience that I did, I posted any charity event I did. And then I decided, okay, personal development. Since I really like personal development, I decided to start posting about personal development tips. Because I think that year in 2022, I was in my personal development era. So that was what, and I told myself that I wanted to be known for. But as time goes on, my interest also grew about that. So tips for content creation: ensure to post valuable content. You might be confused though about what to post. That's why I said ensure to post something that you're comfortable with. Post something that you're very knowledgeable with. If you are even looking to attract roles in a particular interest, that maybe anyone, maybe psychologist, any role at all, maybe photography, different things, you can just say, 5 tips to this, 5 tips to this, or so and so. You can even start with a hook. Always start with a hook. Don't start with a very boring caption. You can start with, like, there's this type of post, you can post about things that, okay, I did not get this particular position, okay, apply for so and so, but I didn't get it. But you can put, okay, what did you learn from this particular role in the application process? You can also talk about your experience, or had I known dot 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 dot. Just ensure that your caption is very, very, if I want to scroll through and I see that caption, I want to read more. So, and then rich media posts, ensure that you use nice pictures. People have eyes and they're very attracted to find things. So ensure that you use pictures that are of very high quality, nice pictures, and then jump on trends. For example, maybe Christmas, International Women's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, this type of, if you jump on this type of trends, it also helps to push your post and make the algorithm favor your account as well. These were the things I was doing when I started out on LinkedIn, and then ensure to be authentic. So, bonus tip, your first post should be an introductory post. Introduce yourself, talk about who you are as a person. Use relevant, okay, I'll come back to relevant hashtags. That should be the next. Yes, LinkedIn, I'll go there. So, like I said before, use the appropriate hashtags for your post. So there are some hashtags you can use that are very popular. Hashtag LinkedIn, hashtag LinkedIn creators, hashtag whatever you're posting about, something related to that post you're posting about, put it there. And then try to be consistent in your posting as well. Like I said before, you can post maybe 3 times in a month, once every 2 weeks. I'm not saying you have to post every day. You can post maybe 2 times 1 week, then leave, then come back to maybe a week after. That's how you can do it. Then also know your time, know your audience. So you can experiment. What I did when I started on, I just maybe today I'll post in the morning, and then I'll watch the engagement. Then tomorrow I'll post in the afternoon, watch the engagement. Next tomorrow I'll post in the evening. But I was not doing it back to back. I was spacing it. Then I found out that okay, with time I knew that okay, this particular time when I post on this particular day is when my audience are available. So ensure to know the time your audience will be available. But if you're just starting out, just post at different times. So with time, you're able to build your community. Then you begin to understand, okay, at this time, if I post in the morning, maybe I have more engagement on your post. Good and fine. And then another thing you can do is also immediately you post, ensure you engage on other people's posts, like comment. Don't just comment very insightful. Ensure you comment, give comments that are very, very unique, that stand out. Something that is when somebody reads it and they will know, okay, yes, this is a very good comment. I would like to follow this person, not follow or connect with this person, and then use the appropriate hashtag as well. But another thing I also have to say is you don't have to right now, as you're posting on LinkedIn, you should not really focus on the engagement, because it's definitely, as you're starting out, everybody has been there. Your engagement will not be superb because you're just starting out. So there was a time when I was posting, I was just having maybe five engagement, that maybe likes, there may be 1 comment. My post impression might be just be 100 and something or even 50 something. But then with time, as time went on, I still became consistent, and with time my page became more, well, the algorithm began to favor my profile, yes, my page, and then it started to push my content out to more people. So like I said, you'll be better off if you start and continue, make a commitment to continue to show. Even if 1 person reads your post and that person is influenced, that is a huge success on your own part. So don't just give up easily. Be consistent. With time, you'll see that your engagement will grow. So just don't listen to the negative voices in your head that is playing that, oh, it's only if you post an achievement that is when I'm going to get all the engagements. No, with time, as time goes on, honestly, you will get a grasp of it, of the engagement. So now the next part is networking. Very important, networking. This is how you connect with people in your field. How to network: code emailing, sending personalized connection requests, and engaging with other people's posts. Like I said before, when people post, ensure to put comments, like very valuable comment. Don't just put anyhow type of comment. Very insightful, very this. Ensure that your comment is will stand out. So code emailing is a very, very good way to reach out to professionals. Honestly, that's if you want to, maybe you want an advice on something, or maybe you want to get a scholarship. Definitely you search on LinkedIn to find so and so person that has gotten the scholarship. Once you connect with the person who has, most times people accept a connection request, but don't just connect with anyhow type of humans. Sorry, any type of person just because you want to connect with somebody. Ensure that you're connecting with people around your industry, around your field, so that you can familiarize yourself with the kind of things they post, with the kind of things, resources that they use, so that you can also be an expert in that particular field. So cold emailing is very, very important. That's a good way to reach out to professionals. And honestly, cold emailing also really helped me when I started on LinkedIn, because when I was just, yes, I was in final year and I tried to navigate all this, or the job market, or skills that I need to build, courses I need to take, certification exams, and different things that I would like to take as I was growing, and that was coming out from school. I had to cold email. And trust me, it's not everybody that will answer your cold email, your message. You can cold email. Don't just cold email one person in that field. Go all out, cold email as much as 20 people. Ensure that it's unique. It can be very, what's the word now? It can be overwhelming, yes, it can be tiring, but trust me, it's worth it at the end. And most times, all these professionals, they say, okay, depending on how your message is, that's the message you send them, they can decide, okay, let's have a 30-minute Zoom call or something. So this is an example. I put good day, whoever the person is. Ensure that you've also done your research about the person. Look at the person's profile. There must be something that would have stood out for you when you saw that profile. Then you even mention it so that the person will know, okay, yes, this girl or this boy has done his or her homework. So good day, it was lovely hearing from you. Okay, maybe you attended one of their sessions on this session about this. My major takeaway was learning that if it's fine by you, I would like to ask a few questions about your journey and experience in. Let me know if a 30-minute Zoom chat at your convenience worked for you, so that I can set it up and book it onto your calendar. Enjoy the rest of your day. Regards with your name. Ensure that you go straight to the point. Don't go to their DMs, that's their email, and say, oh, hi. I see some people send messages like, hi, how are you? Thank you for connecting. I will not reply to that email, to that message, honestly. Ensure you go straight to the point, as professional as possible. I shared with Naomi a book that helped me. After the session, she will share it with you people. It will teach you how to shoot your professional shot. Honestly, and if you implement those strategies there, trust me, you're going to be a high flyer. You will connect with different people in your industry. I'm a testimony, living testimony to that. So just ensure that once you read that book, implement everything you read there. You read in the book. It was written by two ladies. They graduated from Unilag. So those books, and they'll just share their journey on how they started out on LinkedIn, how they were able to network with professionals and stand out and to get job roles. Because if you could email professionals, you may be in a company that you want to work with, they can refer you, and it will even help your your application to stand out in that organization. So code emailing is very important. Don't take it lightly. Ensure you're very intentional when you're reaching out to professionals, because these people don't really have time. So ensure you go straight to the point. Ensure that it's not like everybody that's just say, hi, thank you for connecting with me. Make sure you stand out and sell yourself as much as possible. But don't be too salesy, or okay, if you want, maybe you want the person to be your mentor, or you want the person to coach you. Don't try to say, oh, please, can you be my mentor? No, that will scare you to the person away. You can start with, oh, I would like to ask you a few questions about your journey in so and so field. If it's possible, do you want to have a 30-minute Zoom call? Don't ask for their phone numbers. Ensure that if the person says yes, okay, good and fine, set the time on their calendar. Ensure that the Zoom meeting, you already connected 30 minutes before the time. Don't allow the person to wait for you, because it sends a message to the person. And then when you people finish with your call, ensure that you've done your research. Ask good questions. That's good questions. That's knowledgeable questions. Don't ask questions that you can find the answer on the internet, if I would say. So ensure that you stand out. And then after the whole Zoom session, we still go back to the person's message and also send a follow-up message and say, oh, thank you very much. I really enjoyed the session. I don't know, I will ensure to keep up. If it's possible for you, you can now ask for if you have another request that you would like to ask the person for, why not go for it? But ensure that your first message to the person is straight to the point, and ensure that you've done your research properly. So looking for jobs, this part too is one of the most important parts on LinkedIn. So if you notice, when you open your LinkedIn, you see a jobs icon there. That's this one right here that I'm showing you here. Click on it, and then you find out you can put your own preference. What type of job do you want? What location? Do you want a hybrid work? Do you want remote? Do you want physical 9 to 5? Do you want a part-time work? Do you want something flexible? That's you will set your preference, and then you will now turn on your job alerts. So when you turn on your job alert, if jobs in this particular field pop up, LinkedIn will notify you either through your email or normal notification that you will see on your phone. And then you will, when you check it, you can save the jobs. And then if you want to apply after your research, if you see that your profile matches what these people want, why not apply for it? You can use the LinkedIn easy apply feature. That one is good as long as your profile is up to date. Ensure that you always update your LinkedIn profile. It can be stressful, I won't lie, but try as much as possible to update your LinkedIn profile so that it can be as current as possible. We don't want to wait till when, a particular job opportunity you want to apply for and your profile is not reflecting what you're currently doing. That will not be good. And then also use network and follow companies just to, what's the word now, to stay informed on when they have new job openings and company openings. Also, another thing you can even do, these companies will not even post on their pages, but if you check their page, you find job, like, is this job company hiring? You see that they're looking for so and so person, they're looking for so and so person. Anyone that is in line with whatever you want, you can definitely apply for it. Then LinkedIn features. You have LinkedIn newsletters, you have LinkedIn Live, you have LinkedIn groups, you have LinkedIn Learning. The only thing about this LinkedIn Live and LinkedIn newsletter, you have to have at least 150 followers on LinkedIn before, because this was even a new update. Before, that's around 2022, all you just needed to do is to turn on your creator mode. And once your creator mode is on, no matter the number of followers you have, you can even use your LinkedIn newsletter and LinkedIn Live. However, now they've changed it. So they turned on the creator mode for everybody. The only thing is that you just have to have 150 followers. And if you're a writer and you want to build an emailing list, LinkedIn is a good way. You can just use the LinkedIn newsletter. You can find it on, if you check the link on LinkedIn, you'll see articles. So you will just, once you just publish, maybe you write whatever you want to write and you publish it, all your followers will be notified. So it's even a very easy way to build your emailing community. And then LinkedIn Live, if you want to have sessions, maybe webinars, there are LinkedIn Lives. If you want to even join different workshops too, you will find out that a lot of people organize LinkedIn Lives as well. Then you have LinkedIn groups. If you want join communities of professionals around your interest, just search it. Go to the search bar on LinkedIn, search maybe so, type in the role you're looking for, professionals. You'll see different groups that you can join. And then you have LinkedIn Learning. That feature, LinkedIn Learning, allows you to have access to different courses. Even I used LinkedIn Learning when I started. I wanted to learn about personal branding, so you can use LinkedIn Learning. It gives you interview tips. If you want to watch videos on how to ace an interview, how to write, how to build your personal brand, how to do different things. Honestly, LinkedIn Learning, and it's not everything that is free. So everything is not really free, but there are some that are free, so you can take the free courses. And then if you want to also use LinkedIn Premium, you have 1 month. You have a 1 month. What's the word? You can use it for 1 month for free. I used LinkedIn Premium once, but I never went back. But you can use it. Premium, the only difference is that with LinkedIn Premium, you can email everybody. So even if, that's what I mean, email, that you can message everybody, even if the person is not following you or the person has not accepted your connection request, you can send the person a message. Or if you want to see people that have viewed your profile, because you know that LinkedIn, under your profile views, LinkedIn will not show you everybody that has viewed your profile. So even people that have their profile on private mode, once you have LinkedIn Premium, you can be able to see who these people are. So then, to conclude, there's a hungry crowd in need of your presence. Make it your goal to constantly show up to meet their needs. So if you want to build influence in your field, if you want to build influence in a particular area, ensure that you continue to show up on LinkedIn. Like I said, just ensure that you post maybe once or twice on LinkedIn to be visible. And with time, you will see the difference. So you can connect with me here. Now, questions. Is there any question? Any question? Does anybody have any question?
Hello. Yes, there are several hands raised. I do have a question. Thank you so much
Definitely.
for
You're
yeah, thank
welcome.
you so much.
Okay.
I really enjoyed it. I've learned quite a lot. And I feel like I have this revigoration and this renewed excitement to be back on LinkedIn because, like you said, the world, there's so much I have to share. There's so much I have to say. My journey as a founder,
Yes.
my community. I feel like our community will get more traction on LinkedIn. We'll get to the network with more career professionals who get to
Yes.
see us and see what we do. And yeah, so but I do have a few questions. So
No problem.
the first question I have is how
Mm-hmm.
does one navigate a career transition on LinkedIn? Or if you have like two different careers, it's a possibility now with like technology. Some people you can be like a sales rep and then you can be an
Mm-hmm.
artist. So two very different fields. So how are you able to combine that on your LinkedIn? Because LinkedIn is not like Instagram where you can create different profiles for different things. So how are you able to
Yes.
combine that personality on LinkedIn? That's my question. Thank you.
Okay. So since you said sales and maybe technology, you can put it on your first of all your headline. Your headline, like I said before, if you have, I had a particular place where I said, if you have multiple roles or diverse skill sets, where is it? Yes, here. So you can put both of them there. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. You add it. You can also add it under your experience section. Section, I mean, not section. Experience section as well. And then if you want to post, you can also reach out to people on in that particular field or area, and then you can post about those two areas. If you to maybe today you can post about, that's why I said start with an introductory post. Start with an introductory post. My name is this. I am so and so person. I'm looking to this. And then that once you start with that, consequent sorry, when you continue, what I mean is once you start with that, once that introductory post is very important. As you go on, you can now keep posting about maybe today you post about tomorrow you post about it. Like I said before, I have like maybe 3 roles that I play, maybe personal development, LinkedIn, and my current role in my office, senior analyst. So today I can post about LinkedIn. Tomorrow I can post about personal development. Next tomorrow I can post about maybe what's happening in Nigerian economy because yes, that is what I do currently. So was I able to answer your question? Please let me know if I was able to answer your question.
Yes, yes, you did. So I do
Okay.
have another like question. I still
You
saw
know,
another request. Bolaji, please.
then
I
there
just
are other people that also have to ask. That's what I just wanted
yes,
to
yes,
say.
absolutely. So after this one, I'm just going to pause.
Okay, no
Because
problem.
I'm really interested. This is something I've been stalling since last year. I want to take LinkedIn seriously. I want to. So I'm really interested in this session. So
That's nice.
yeah, how do you deal with like the impact? Because at the end of the day, we are humans. You can say don't pay attention to it too much, but it
Yes,
really
yes,
hurts when you reach out to somebody and they open it and they don't respond. So how do you
yes.
deal with that rejection?
Honestly, I just move on. When I started on LinkedIn and some people did not answer me, they will just read it and leave me on R. That's good and fine. That's why I said there's a book that I sent to Naomi that she will share with you people. You would see you will learn how to, when you reach what's what now, when you encounter situations like that, the book will help you to explain to you how you can scale through that. So yes, so it's going to hurt you because yes, they rejected you, not rejected, they did not reject you, they did not answer your message. But that's fine. That's why I said don't just message one person. Ensure to message different people in that particular field. And definitely one person is going to answer you. So don't just put all your eggs in one basket that you only message one person. So was I able to answer your question?
Yes, yes, you did. Thank you very
Yes,
much. I'll allow other
you're
people
welcome.
ask now.
No problem. That's fine. Okay. Another person. You can unmute yourself. Bolaji Adebowale.
Yes, good evening.
Good
First of all, I'd like to thank you for everything you said. It's been very, very impactful. I enjoyed every part of it, especially because I am just starting out with my LinkedIn profile and all of that. But I'd like to ask, I've noticed
Mhm.
that most people use LinkedIn for tech related jobs or things that have to do with online work only. So
Okay.
in the case that the person has, or the course of study and what the person is trying to apply for is related to maybe health, because
It's
I'm
up.
I'm I'm a health worker in training. So how do I use LinkedIn to like optimize um getting jobs, getting scholarships as a health worker, and also add the fact that I'm interested in other things, not tech related, but I want to use LinkedIn to
For
publicize
other.
myself. How do I do that?
Okay, so first thing first, that's why I said, okay, you have to optimize your profile, and then your profile summary too is important. And then if you would want to get opportunities online as well, that's why I said under the jobs section, you find out that on LinkedIn, that's the app, you will see a place for jobs. Then you can now set your preference. So if you're looking for something based on health work, yes, like you said, you just click it there, and then which location, what type of work do you want? Do you want hybrid? Do you want a flexible part-time, something that you can be doing on the side? Why not? And then as for scholarships, you have to search online. I'm sure that there are people that actually, what's what they share. There are some pages you will check scholarship. There's some pages that have to do with just scholarship, that they just share opportunities on scholarship. You can search online under that search bar. Try to utilize that search bar. You can put maybe health works scholarship, or whatever industry, whichever, sorry, not whatever, whichever industry that you want to venture in. Maybe scholarship, maybe you want to do your graduate school, because there are a lot of people that are online that are sharing opportunities there. And then also utilize Google as well. You will find out that maybe there are people who have gotten a particular scholarship that you want to do. And then you can connect with these people, and you can also talk with these people. And then as far as making yourself visible as well, maybe you took a certification course, or what you've learned so far as a health worker in training, you can also post it. Maybe that's what you want to be known for. As that's your personal branding. Maybe you want to be known for someone that known as someone who gives tips on, okay, health work. Am I am I answering your question? Let me just know if I'm not deviating. Bolaji.
You are.
Okay, so that's it. So your professional summary important, your headline important. That's why I said ensure to use keywords that are peculiar to that your industry. So have you heard of ChatGPT? Have you heard of ChatGPT? Bolade, can you hear me? So you can use ChatGPT, like you can just search on ChatGPT, or words, maybe words on LinkedIn that are peculiar.
I have.
Yes, okay. So popular words on LinkedIn that are peculiar for health working opportunities that can make your profile discoverable. It will bring out a lot of words that you can include on your profile to make your profile visible. That's for your search engine optimization. So those are the things. That's how I'm able to understand the question. Any other person?
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Any other person? Any other
Okay, so I do
question?
have a list of questions that I've collated from our members.
Okay, no
Um,
problem.
yeah, but before that, I wanted to ask two questions of my own. How do you cultivate a healthy relationship with LinkedIn? Because a lot of times, what I hear is, it's draining, it's overwhelming. So, how do you deal with that
Yeah,
mental part
can
of
be
it?
an operation app. Well, when I started on, it was draining. I will not lie of that fact. It was, in fact, overwhelming. When you just come online, you just see different people. I have gotten this, I have gotten that. You not be thinking about your life. But over the time, like attending workshops like this, or also, you also not just attending this workshop, but also reading about LinkedIn, reading more about LinkedIn as well, you'll be able to understand that honestly, you just have to remove your emotion from it and just do you. That's what I would say. Don't invest so much emotions on it. If not, it will just destroy your day. That's what I would say. That's what worked for me, and that is still what is working for me now. because when I started on LinkedIn, I knew the emotional struggle that I dealt with when I just started on LinkedIn. But as time gone, I just removed my mind from it and trust me, be able to navigate. And if possible, don't always go on the app. You can, I'm not saying just abandon the app. You can go on it, but don't always be on the app 24/7, 24/7, 24/7. So I think if you maybe you just quit today, you can just come in 20, 30 minutes, move your mind from it. Maybe next tomorrow, just check, oh, what is going on this app? Or if you want to post something, why not? But don't just invest all your emotions so that it will not be affecting your mood and make you now drained or overwhelmed.
All right. So, how often would you suggest that we update our
Profile.
LinkedIn? Oh, yes, our profile, and then the profile picture as well. Can we leave it for years and years on end?
Well, it depends on you, honestly. If you have, it depends on you, to be honest. Like now, I've changed my profile picture like 4 times. When I started, I told you I did not have a professional picture. I was in school that time, so I just wore my corporate shirt, and somebody just took me in proper headshot. And then maybe when I now left school, I now decided to do a professional picture, and that was since 2022. And that's the picture I'm still using now. I've changed maybe 2 times, but you can change it to once or 2 times, but ensure that you have a professional headshot. When you have time to do professional headshot, why not? But ensure to just use what you have now. So if you have a good camera, if you have somebody that has a good phone that can take you a nice professional headshot just from here up, that's good and fine. Wear corporate shirts and you're good to go. You don't have to always change it every working day. Yeah. And then updating your profile too. So maybe you can do it monthly or bi-monthly, depending on your experiences that you have. So if you maybe you got a new certification, maybe you got a new certification today, you can add it on your link. Maybe when you want to post about it, oh, I just completed a training on this, you can now put your certification there. So I'm not saying you can, I don't think you have to be updating your profile every week. You can do it bi-monthly or once every month, but just ensure that you don't wait till when you desperately need to use your LinkedIn profile before you now update your LinkedIn, and everything will now become overwhelming for you. So yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. So, question from our
Mhm.
members, document. I'm reading
Okay.
from the documents now. So
Yeah.
somebody is asking, what is ideal to post on LinkedIn, right? How do we create a tailor-fitted content for our LinkedIn? How formal do we have to be? Can we use informal words? Does everything have to be, I just want to announce that, can we
No.
give like a Gen Z
Definitely.
flair?
See, I've even used words like they play when I posted on LinkedIn, but how I put it on, I put it on two word like this here. So you don't have to be so formal on LinkedIn, or you don't always have to post I just this. You can post valuable things, you can post things that you are an expert or something that you're just growing in that area. You can post something like that. If you want to you don't have to always post, oh, I just did. That's why I spoke about personal branding. What do you want to be known for? If you're an expert on, I don't know, maybe a particular skill that you like that people want to learn, you can also keep sharing it there. And then you don't have to be so professional, trust me. So that's why I said I used word like they play. Just put it on inverted commas like that, so that people will understand that, okay, yes, you're still trying to make it playful, but at the same time it's still professional. So you can do a mixture of both. You don't have to be all serious. I just this, I just, because that's what most people post. But then you can also tweak it. That's right. So there's no really no rule to what you can post. Just ensure you post something that you can defend and something that you have knowledge about, that you want to be a thought leader in that area. Yeah, that's good and fine.
All right. Thank you so much. So another
Well,
question here is I struggle with effectively showcasing my diverse skills alongside my
mm-hmm,
academic background in a different course on LinkedIn. Should I aim to
mm-hmm.
integrate them or present them as distinct strengths, or focus on showcasing only one area on LinkedIn? So basically what this person is saying is, maybe you are studying engineering, and then she's
Mm-hmm.
a creative person. She has so many creative, jobs and talents and things that she does.
Yes.
How can she
Mm-hmm.
blend two? Should she keep the creativity aside and focus on engineering?
No, she should integrate the two. Don't focus on one area because you don't know where an opportunity can come from. So that's why you have to use your headline properly. That's why I still keep on stressing on your headline. You can just put mechanical engineer student, then mechanical engineering student, then put your creative, whatever creative part you're going. Maybe you're a content creation, or I say content creation, a content creator, or you're a copywriter. Just ensure to showcase yourself. Your LinkedIn profile is to showcase yourself. Don't just streamline yourself to one place, because you don't know where an opportunity can come from. That's the honest truth. So ensure that you put everything about you there, because as an individual, you keep growing and your interest will continue to increase. So you're not just going to get stuck to one this thing. So
All right, thank you so much. So another question I have here, and then I'll allow Bolaji ask a question, is how do I okay, let me ask this one. Can I advertise my business on LinkedIn? Right? And how do I maintain good relationship with my customers on LinkedIn? So someone who sells bags, shoes, can I advertise on LinkedIn?
So now about that, that's where I said you have to build a community first and have a good personal brand. You cannot just wake up today, open your LinkedIn and say, I sell shoes and bags, or when somebody connects with you, I sell, please come and buy. No, that's why I said you have to, what's the word? Build your personal brand, build your community first. Building a community is so important, so that once you have the community that trusts you based on whatever you're posting, in relation to whatever you want to advertise, you find that to be very easy to sell whatever you want to sell. So just try to, first of all, focus on building your personal brand on LinkedIn. Building your personal brand is so important. Once you're able to build that community, a trusted community, from there, you can now start advertising. You find a way how you can fine-tune your post to ensure that, it's very rich, that it would, once you read it, and maybe I'm your community member and I see that, and once I read it, I know there's no way I'm not going to patronize this person. I will click on the link and definitely sell. So on LinkedIn, you can sell, but you have to ensure that you build your personal brand. What do you want your page to be known for? I keep on stressing on personal branding is very important. If you want to sell on LinkedIn as a business person, personal branding. Like that, my ebook, before I made it free, I was selling it. And what I was posting about was personal development, just personal development. I was just posting about personal development. So one day I decided to write an ebook based on our inspiration, and then I decided to sell it, and I actually sold more than 20 copies before I now decided to now make it free for people to access it. So focus first on building your personal brand. Very important before you can now say, okay, I want to sell this on LinkedIn. So that's personal brand. Have a trusted community. That's it.
All right, thank you so much. So I see a question here about
Okay.
social climbing. So how would you? And this is very personal for me. I did not ask the question, but it really hits home for me. How would you suggest we network and reach out to people without it looking like a lot of people don't like to come off as social climbers? So what is your best approach? I know you sent a PDF, but what would you say? Do you have like a template you use or something?
Oh, I'm just seeing this question here. Okay, so like I said before, when you reach out to the person on LinkedIn, just say, hi, good afternoon, so person. My name is this. I'm currently, state your position or whatever you're doing currently. From my research, I found out that your profile has so this. And I would just like to ask you a few questions, because I can see that you're in line with what I'm doing. If it's possible for you, can we have a 30-minute Zoom call? I'm sure definitely one person will reply you. It will not look at social climbing, because all these professionals, they are very busy and they like people to go straight to the point. Not that, and trust me, you're not disturbing people, honestly. I remember the first time I messaged like how many people? Is it 10? And then maybe only 2 or 3 people that actually replied me, and only one person that decided to have a Zoom call with me to just discuss, or to just put me on the right path, right? Because I was just about to leave school and I was confused, fear of the unknown. I just needed somebody in the industry that I would like to work in. So with that, the person now said, okay, why not? Let's hop on this call. And then voila. So trust me, You're not actually disturbing any of them. Just go straight to the point. The person that will answer you will definitely answer you and go all out. So even people that are looking for graduate opportunities, scholarship opportunities, you will find people in the school that you want. Email them, message them, they will answer you and tell you, okay, please can you set up a call and add it to my calendar so that they can answer your question. So really and truly, people they are there, they want to answer. You just need to go straight to the point, so that it's not like, oh, this person doesn't know what she's doing. So was I able to answer your question? I
Yes,
hope I was able to.
absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
So,
So
Bolaji, go
that book
ahead.
will also help you. That book too will also help you. So when you read the book, it will also help you as well.
All right. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
Bolaji, I
Bolaji,
was saying,
Okay, so when you were talking about the question Naomi asked, and you said you can optimize your what you've learned or what you have passion for and use it to on your LinkedIn profile. I also realized that there are some people that are
great.
self-taught. Like, for example, I started writing and started editing at
Mm-hmm.
a very young age because I had a passion for it and I realized I could do it. I don't have any certification for that to prove that I can actually do it. So how do I
Mm-hmm.
convince my audience or my target audience that I can do this, but I don't have certification for it at the moment?
So that's what you will start by posting. Honestly, start with tips on how to edit a video. 5 ways. If you're doing these 5 things, you're wrong. You don't have to have a certificate. Honestly, you just have to show that you're a thought leader in that field and you know what you're doing. And whatever you're posting, you're able to defend it. Maybe as time goes on, you now decide to get a certification and then you now post, I just got this certificate. But trust me, just start, just post, really. Post. And as long as you can defend that post, since the post is valuable, why not? I hope I was able to answer your question. But was able to
You
answer.
have,
Okay.
you have.
I saw a question from Crystal Bell here. Please, how do you deal with a fluctuating algorithm and maximizing your exposure? Honestly, your algorithm, the algorithm might not favor you today. Tomorrow it might favor you. Just try to be consistent. Honestly, that's all I have to say. And don't, like I said, now that you're just starting out on LinkedIn, definitely there's going to be that emotional struggle. There's no two ways about it. Everybody will definitely go through that. But as time goes on and you're more consistent and people are beginning to see your profile is becoming more visible as time goes on. Trust me, the algorithm will begin to favor your post. So even me that I'm here saying this, it's not every time that I post on LinkedIn that I will get over 100 engagements or so. Sometimes I can even get 20 or 25. It just depends. The algorithm can decide to favor your post. That's why I also said that you should ensure that you should know the time your audience is online. So as you're starting out on LinkedIn now, just experiment with your posting time. So post, if you like, post in the morning or post in the afternoon, post in the evening. Just know as time goes on, you begin to understand that, your target audience, this is the time that they are online. So this will be the time that you will post. Christabel, I hope I was able to answer your question. I don't know if she's online, if she can just add a comment there. So is there any other question? I'm trying to look through if there are still more questions. Anybody has any other question?
So a lot of the questions I'm seeing on the document, you've addressed a lot of them.
Yes, I tried as much as possible to actually address most
But I
of
do
them.
have two more of my own very, very straightforward questions. So the first one is, how do you conquer the fear of being seen? I feel like this is personal for me again. I don't know where the fear comes from. Every time I type a post, I want to post it. Was like, oh, this person is going to see me, and this person is going to see me, and this fear just freaks me.
It still happens to me. I will not even lie. It still happens to me now. It still happens to me. Just post. That's what I have to say. Just post. Just post. It still happens to me now. Just post. Especially if maybe I have gotten a particular certification or something, and I'm just, I hope I'm not sharing too much. I hope I'm not posting too much. But just post, because you don't even know who you're influencing or who you're impacting positively. So just post. Just don't think twice. Just post. It happens.
All right.
Your
Thank
second,
you.
your second question, Naomi. Do you have any other question?
So the last question I have is, I know you've shared the PDF, which I really do appreciate. I really do appreciate it. But do you have tips, resources, templates, things that you can share with our community members that have helped you in the past? Maybe like a message template for shooting a shot. I know you've sent the PDF again, and which I appreciate.
Mhm.
But any other thing that you feel like is not on the PDF that you can share, we'll appreciate it a lot.
Okay,
Thank
so and one thing I would say is, when I started, after I attended my visibility boot camp, just like this workshop that you are attending, you should also do your own work as well, because you find out that utilize YouTube. YouTube has a lot of resources. I still had to do my own personal research. So I did not just stick to what the person taught me. Yes, I implemented those strategies, but I also did my own. I still went above and beyond as well. So ensure to just do a lot of research, because every day you find out that new things are coming, you discover new things about LinkedIn. If resources that I have used, maybe books that I bought, that's PDFs, I will share with Naomi. I will just have to check my email, just that it will be far, but I will check and I will share with Naomi. I just wanted to know more about LinkedIn, so I had to really do my own homework. So what I'll say is, don't just stick with what I've taught you, implement it beautiful, but also go above and beyond. Ensure to research, just find out more. There are still more things online. I will not be able to touch on everything, but I just spoke on the parts that I know that yes, these parts are very, very crucial and very important. You can also read articles on how to, if you're a writer, you want to start writing, how can I utilize LinkedIn newsletters? If I want to start hosting LinkedIn workshops later with LinkedIn Live, you search online, you find out a lot of things. So just make sure you utilize Google. Google is very important. And people are also writing articles every day on LinkedIn on how to use some certain LinkedIn features as well. So I will share with Naomi some of the books. I just have to go and search more online on my email. Yes, but then I'm just saying that you should ensure to do your homework. And most importantly, implement everything I have taught today. Implement, very, very, very crucial, very, very important. Implement everything, because it's one thing to just hear and listen. It's another thing to put in the work. So just try your best. Start today. Make it your goal that yes, what I have learned today, I'm going to start step by step, step by step. It's a process. Everything is a process. Everything is a process. It's not going to happen right now, but like once, the process, step by step, step by step, step by step.
All right. Thank you so much. I have learned a lot.
Um,
Um, can further questions be directed at you, maybe via mail or your LinkedIn? Can we
no
connect with you on
problem.
LinkedIn?
Yes, I forgot to show you that part. Sorry. So you can reach out to me on LinkedIn or Instagram. This is my LinkedIn profile. This is my handle, and then this is my Instagram handle. Any question you have, you can ask. Just tell me that you're from Blueseas Incorporated. Definitely, I would answer you. So this is my LinkedIn profile, and that's my Instagram profile. Anyone? I'm not active on Facebook. I just have Facebook because my parents are there, so I just have Facebook. But LinkedIn and Instagram, these two apps, I'm very active there.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay, one more thing. There are like
Mhm.
challenges that they do on LinkedIn. I don't know if you know of anyone. Some of them are paid
Yes,
now. I know of some, but they're now paid. So if you know of any free one that we can join, we'll be happy to do
yeah.
that.
I know. I used, like I said, Homawogo. Have you heard of Homawogo? I used
Yes,
her
I reached
30
out
days.
to her, but I figured now it's now paid. It's no longer free. She
Yes.
started
So when
when
she
it was,
started,
yeah.
I was part of her first cohort, like the first set of people that she taught how to use LinkedIn. I was part of her first set of people that time when she just started in 2022. And then when she even just started this her 30 days visibility challenge, too, it was free. So now I think it's paid because now it has gotten a lot of influence and all. But if I still find, I will send to you. But I know that Homa Wogu's own is Wogu's 30 days visibility challenge is very, very, once you hop on it, because it will also help you with content creation. Like I told you before, content creation and optimization go hand in hand. So mm.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. I
You're
really do
welcome.
appreciate bringing out your
I hope
time, being.
people were able to learn, honestly. I hope people were
I
able
have
to
taken a
learn.
lot of notes. I have even started drafting my introduction post. I am very
That's really
motivated
nice.
now. I really want to do this, and I'm really thankful. I feel like this is the final push I need. Oh, I needed to dive into LinkedIn. I'm really excited for it. So I'm just going to hand over to Ifeoluwa to round off now, say our vote of thanks, and then facilitate the picture taking and call it a night. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Naomi. Thank you.
Thank you once again, Lulu, for
Thank
dedicating your
you.
time to teach us and help us learn and grow. We are very grateful. And I'm sure everybody here must have learned a thing or two. And I personally, I'm definitely going to implement these things in
That's nice.
my LinkedIn groups. So, like everybody here, I would like us to like turn on our camera so we can take a picture, just to have the memory. So, if you can just turn on your camera and smile or something.
This is a virtual picture.
Alright.
Please turn on your cameras. If you are using torchlight, no worries. We're in Nigeria. Don't stress it. Okay, so I'm going to unpin Lulu's screen
Okay, that's
and
fine.
accommodate more people.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, smile. Everybody say thank you, Lulu.
Thank you, Lulu.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lulu.
I hope you
All
were
right.
able to learn something. All right. Thank you so
Yes.
much for listening to me. And thank you, Naomi, for also reaching out to me. You are doing a very beautiful work. And I really like that.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your word of encouragement. Thank you for your time. Good night,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Enjoy the rest of your
Bye,
evening.
everybody. Enjoy the rest of the night.
Bye. Bye.
These people are this they don't know me to have ended me.